My beloved child, I see you. I see every tear you shed and every sigh that escapes from your heart. I see every hope and dream that stirs within you, even when you are afraid to admit it. I see the quiet worries that rest on your mind when the night is still and your thoughts grow loud. I know the weight that presses on your shoulders and the deep longing you hold for relief, for peace, for a sense of purpose that goes beyond the fleeting moments of this life. I know your fears. I know your doubts. And still I love you without hesitation. Hear me now in the deepest chamber of your heart, where your quiet prayers echo and your tender faith sparks. I am the one who formed you. I breathed life into you with my everlasting love. I have watched over you from the beginning, carrying you through waves of uncertainty. I have been there in your triumphs, rejoicing in each victory you attained by faith. And I have wept with you in your sorrows, understanding the ache that no words can fully describe. You are my beloved child, and I want you to know that nothing is impossible for those who trust in me. I invite you to come closer, to lean into my presence, to let your soul find rest beneath my protective wings. There, in the shelter of my love, you will feel the gentle warmth of peace. I long for you to drink of the living waters of my spirit. These waters flow with grace that never runs dry, quenching the thirst of a soul longing for true hope. Allow those living waters to fill you, cleanse you, and wash away the burdens that have weighed on your heart. There is no shame in your thirst. There is only an open invitation to come and be refreshed. I have seen how the world has tried to tell you that your weaknesses define you. I have witnessed how discouragement and fear have attempted to whisper lies about your worth. Yet I ask you to remember that I am the light that shines in the darkness. I illuminate the shadows, revealing that your identity rests securely in my love. You are not defined by your mistakes, your shortcomings, or your regrets. You are defined by my unwavering commitment to you, and by the precious grace that I extend to you each moment. I see you through eyes of mercy. I behold you as beloved, cherished, and held close to my heart. When storms rage against you, and you feel like your very soul might drown in the tumult of life, look to me. Look to me as the one who speaks peace to the wind and calms the wildest waves. I will hold you above the surging depths. I will be your strong anchor, guiding you back to the safe harbor of my embrace. Even when everything around you seems uncertain, my presence remains constant. Even when the winds threaten to shatter your confidence, my voice echoes with the power to still the chaos. Rest in that truth. Trust in my ability to keep you secure. I want you to know that the challenges you face are not meant to destroy you. Every hardship can become a stepping stone, carrying you closer to my heart. Nothing in your life escapes my notice. I can weave all things together for good if you place your faith in me. Though sorrow may remain for a night, joy will rise with the morning light. I specialize in bringing beauty from ashes. I raise up hope from the ruins. I craft new songs from the tears you shed in the midnight hour. When you lift your eyes to my face, you will discover that every trial, every valley, every darkness can birth resilience and deeper faith in your soul. Open yourself to the miracle of humble surrender. Let your heart be pliable in my hands. Surrender is not a sign of weakness. It is the acknowledgement that my grace is all sufficient. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you approach me with a humble heart, you make space for my power to work in ways you never imagined. Release the need to carry the weight of the world on your own shoulders. Lay it all before me. Let me be the one to guide you through every valley. Let me be the one to carry the burdens you were never meant to shoulder alone. I know it can be difficult to understand why certain doors close, why certain prayers seem to linger in silence. At times you may feel as though the heavens are quiet, and you wonder if I am truly listening. My child, I am always listening. I hear every cry, every whisper, every plea. Sometimes the greatest work unfolds in the waiting. Sometimes the most profound transformation of your heart happens in the moments of seeming stillness. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see. Let your faith grow roots in my promises, so that when doubt tries to uproot your confidence, you remain steadfast in my unfailing love. When you feel that you cannot move forward, remember that I am the God who makes mountains move. I can move obstacles that seem insurmountable, and I can even give you the strength to climb them step by step. Allow me to be your guide as you ascend the heights of challenges. Though the path may be steep, my hand never leaves yours. Though the climb may weary you, my arms are strong enough to carry you. Let me be your ever-present help, Let me be the one who fuels your perseverance. With faith, you can speak to mountains, and they will bow to the authority of my name. You are never abandoned to face adversity on your own. My spirit dwells within you, whispering truth in your moments of weakness and reminding you that you are never alone. Breathe in my presence. Let it fill you with courage when your soul trembles. Let it awaken hope when despair tries to cloud your vision. Let it stir in you the memory that you are part of a divine design, woven into a tapestry of redemption and grace. I have placed you exactly where you need to be for the growth and calling I have planned for you. Even when you cannot comprehend my ways, know that my heart is for you. Consider the gentle imagery of a small seed planted in fertile soil. That seed must break open in the darkness. It must push through layers of soil to reach the light. The process is not immediate, yet life grows steadily, nurtured by unseen hands. In the same way, your faith expands, reaching upward toward the light of my love. Do not despise the seasons of waiting. They are the seasons in which roots sink deep so that your life can bear fruit in abundance. Trust me in the hidden places, and you will witness the miracle of transformation that arises from patient endurance. Let prayer become the language of your heart. Let it flow as naturally as your every breath. Speak to me when you are joyful, and speak to me when you are hurting. Bring your gratitude, your questions, your frustrations, your uncertainties. Bring them all to my throne of grace. I am not offended by your honesty. I welcome your deepest thoughts. Prayer is the bridge that connects your heart to mine, allowing my comfort to flow into your weary soul. As you nurture a lifestyle of constant communion with me, you will discover that I am nearer than the air you breathe. There is power in persistent faith. Sometimes the answers you seek arrive gradually, like the first rays of dawn dispersing the night. Other times my blessing can burst forth suddenly, like a mighty flood of goodness. Regardless of the timeline, keep believing, keep hoping, keep knocking on the door of my provision. I am faithful to complete what I have started in you. I am not limited by circumstances. I am not confined by human logic. I am the one who parted seas, who raised the dead, who multiplied loaves and fish. I am the same today, forever unchanging, full of compassion, and ready to show you my power in your life. Let humility guide your steps. Pride can barricade your heart from truly experiencing the fullness of my grace. Pride can make you feel you must handle everything on your own, as though surrender were a sign of defeat. But surrendering to me is victory. It is trusting that I am your shelter, your provider, the one who lifts you up when you have no strength left. Humility does not diminish who you are. Rather, it magnifies who I am in you. It allows my spirit to shape you into the image of my Son, whose sacrifice paved the way for your eternal freedom. Though you walk through seasons of darkness, do not fear. My light goes with you, shining even when you cannot perceive it with your natural eyes. In the valley of shadows, I guide your steps with gentleness. I am the lamp at your feet, illuminating the path before you so that you will not stumble. Darkness cannot extinguish my light. When you feel lost or surrounded by confusion, speak my name, and my presence will break through your darkest hour. I am your faithful shepherd. I call you by name. You are precious to me, and I will not let you wander alone. Consider the beauty of the mountains and the depths of the oceans. Reflect on the vastness of creation. Every detail, every atom is held together by my sustaining power. If I care for the lilies of the field and feed the birds of the air, how much more do I care for you, my beloved? Never doubt my capacity to provide. Never believe the lie that I have forgotten you. I etched your name on the palms of my hands. I have stored up treasure for you in heavenly places. Even when you cannot see the immediate manifestation of my care, I am orchestrating a tapestry of blessing in your life. Bring your sorrow to my feet. I am acquainted with grief, for I carried the sorrow of the world on my shoulders. I understand the heaviness that sometimes accompanies your journey, yet I also hold the keys to joy that no sorrow can diminish. Lean on me when you feel too weak to stand. Cry out my name when the pain feels overwhelming. Do not be afraid to show me the wounds you carry. I am the great healer, the one who binds up the brokenhearted and sets the captive free. Let my healing flow like a river of peace through your anxious mind. Let it wash over every memory, every fear, every regret. I have a plan and a purpose for your life. That purpose shines brighter than the disappointments, that have threatened to overshadow your hope. Allow my spirit to rekindle the flames of passion that once burned bright within you. You were created not just to survive, but to thrive under the canopy of my favor. Embrace the gifts I have bestowed upon you. Cherish the unique calling I have placed on your life. Even when it seems like you are walking through a desert, know that I can bring forth streams of living water in barren places. No season is wasted when your life is surrendered to my will. Sometimes you may feel restless, as though your spirit yearns for something beyond what you can see. That restlessness can be a sign that I am inviting you into deeper intimacy. I am calling you to quiet your heart, to be still and know that I am God. In the hush of silence, you will find answers that cannot be discovered in the noise. In the secret place of devotion, my voice becomes clearer. Let your heart be captivated by my presence. Let your soul breathe in the serenity of my nearness. And in that place of stillness, you will find that I have been waiting, ready to comfort you, ready to fill you with renewed hope. My child, do not run from your wounds. Bring them into my light, for only then can true healing begin. Hiding your pain will not make it vanish. It only prolongs the ache. But when you allow me to touch the places that hurt the most, you invite my resurrection power to manifest in your life. I restore what has been broken. I renew what seems beyond repair. I speak life where death appears to reign. Trust me to take the shattered pieces of your heart and form a masterpiece of restoration. Release your control and watch as I transform your deepest hurts into testimonies of my healing grace. I want you to remember that every tear you cry is precious to me. I collect them, for your sorrows are not meaningless. I see you when you feel isolated, when the night stretches long, when you wonder if your cries go unanswered. I am there standing beside you, listening to every heartbeat of your soul. Even when silence seems to fill the room, my spirit is at work. I am ever present, pouring my comfort into the empty spaces of your heart. I am turning your mourning into dancing, your lament into joyful praise. Believe that I can do this. Let faith guide your sight, so you see beyond the immediate pain to the promise of my faithfulness. When you feel burdened by guilt or shame, remember that my mercy triumphs over judgment. I have made a way for you to be free. Let go of condemnation. Embrace the liberty of forgiveness that flows from my heart. Your failures do not define you, for my redemption story is one of second chances and endless grace. Turn your heart toward me, and you will feel the warmth of acceptance and love. Confess your mistakes to me, and know that I am quick to forgive, eager to restore, always ready to renew. There is no darkness so profound that my light cannot penetrate. Return to the truth of who you are in my eyes. You are my masterpiece, shaped with intention and delight. I place dreams in your heart because I intend to walk with you toward their fulfillment. I gave you talents and gifts so that you might bless the world and reflect my glory. If those dreams seem lost or buried under disappointment, let me breathe new life into them. Let me spark again the passion that once ignited your soul. Sometimes all it takes is one step of faith, one whispered prayer of surrender, for transformation to begin. Keep your gaze on me, and you will find that I supply the courage you need. You may question your worth, but I have already declared it from the foundation of the world. I created you with intention. I knit you together with care. I do not make mistakes. Look up, beloved child, and see the love in my eyes. I am the one who never leaves you, who never forsakes you. I am the one who stands by you even when others walk away. I see the real you, the one beneath the layers of insecurity. You are mine, and in that truth, you can find unshakable confidence. When you look at the skies and see the stars shimmering in the vast night, remember that my promise is as innumerable as they are. When you witness the first light of dawn breaking through darkness, recall that I can bring hope into every corner of your life. Nothing is too broken or too lost for my redeeming touch. Every ending in your story can be the beginning of something new under my guidance. Let hope arise in you, for I am the God who breathes life into dry bones and calls forth new beginnings where all seemed lost. Let the vision of rivers of peace flood your imagination. Picture them flowing gently through the deserts of your worry, saturating every fear, every lingering doubt. These rivers carry my gentleness and power. They do not erode. They create pathways of refreshment. Place your hope in the reality of my peace, a peace that transcends the comprehension of the human mind. Dwell in that peace. Let it guard your heart, settling your restless thoughts and reminding you that you are safe in my care. Give me your anxieties and I will exchange them for the calm assurance that I am with you. I want you to think about the wings of an eagle soaring high above the storms. Under my protective wings, you too can find refuge. Let yourself be carried by my strength. Let me lift you above the tempests of confusion and frustration. When you rest in me, you will discover that I bear your burdens, and you do not have to be crushed by them. Let my spirit carry you to new altitudes of faith, where the perspective shifts from fear to trust. The view from above is different. You see that I am greater than any storm, and you feel the security of my arms around you. Cling to prayer as you would cling to a lifeline in a raging sea, because truly prayer is your connection to the heart of the one who loves you beyond measure. Pour out your anxieties, your joys, your triumphs, your hidden wounds. Bring them all to me. There is no request too small or too large. I delight in hearing your voice. I am a father who bends down to listen, who rejoices in the relationship we share. Do not believe the lie that you must only come to me when you have the right words. Sometimes the most heartfelt prayers are wordless, expressed in tears or silent groans. I understand, I always understand. Remember that your journey with me is not a sprint, but a steady walk of daily reliance. When you slip and stumble, I am right there to catch you. Do not let the weight of failure keep you from standing again. My grace is sufficient. My mercy is new each morning. Step forward in faith, even if your steps seem small and uncertain. Each step you take with me builds a foundation of trust that can withstand the fiercest storms. Lean on my word. Let it guide your decisions and illuminate your path. My promises are sure, and they will sustain you through every phase of life. Your life is not an accident. The breath in your lungs testifies to my care. I have endowed you with purpose, and though it may seem elusive at times, I promise that as you draw closer to me, I will reveal the beauty of my plans. Focus less on what the world demands of you, and more on what my spirit whispers in your heart. I am the compass that points true north. When you feel lost, seek me. When you are confused, lean on my wisdom. I will show you the way, and as you follow, you will step into the joy of living the life I designed for you. Be cautious not to rely solely on your own understanding. Human wisdom is limited, but my ways are higher. My vision for your life reaches beyond the horizon you can see. When I lead you in a certain direction, you can trust that it is for your good. When I say wait, it is because I see the perfect timing. When I say move, it is because the path is prepared. Learn to listen for my voice, and do not be discouraged if it seems faint at first. The more you incline your heart to me, the more attuned you become to my guidance. Persevere in faith. Keep trusting. Keep believing. I am faithful. When regret haunts you, bring it to my light. I am the God of second chances, of new beginnings. Your past does not disqualify you. My love is bigger than your mistakes. I sent my Son so that you might have life abundant, free from chains of shame. Accept that freedom. Walk in it. Let your testimony be shaped not by perfection but by redemption. Let your story speak of the one who rescues, heals, restores. As you share your journey, you will bring hope to others who are struggling in darkness. You are not alone, and your life can be a beacon that directs others to my heart. Keep your eyes fixed on my promises. I have overcome the world. In times of trial, when your faith is tested, remember that I am your strong tower. I will never be shaken, and as you cling to me, neither will you. Fear not, you are held in everlasting arms. The battles you face do not define your worth. They simply shape your testimony of victory. Even when you feel weak, I am your strength. Even when you feel uncertain, I am your certainty. My word stands firm, a foundation that no storm can erode. Place your trust in what is eternal, and fleeting troubles will lose their power over you. Believe me when I say that I use all things for your good. Even painful circumstances can birth something beautiful in time. I see beyond the present moment. I see the mosaic of your life, each fragment being placed meticulously. One day you will look back and see my fingerprints on every chapter, every twist, every turn. You will marvel at the tapestry of grace and purpose I have woven from the threads of joy and sorrow. Until then, walk by faith. Know that I am working behind the scenes. My silence does not equate to my absence. I am attentive, watching over you with the care of a loving father. When you feel alone, remember my promise. I am with you always. Your tears do not fall to the ground unnoticed. Your prayers do not dissipate into the air unheard. I collect them, I answer them, sometimes in ways beyond your imagination. Let hope flourish in your heart. Let my presence be the air you breathe, the light you see, the song you sing. Draw near to me, and you will realize that I have always been near to you. I dwell within you, guiding you from the inside out, reminding you of truths that darkness cannot overshadow. Take solace in my unchanging nature. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you has never wavered, not in your weakest moment, not in your biggest mistake. I am the God who calls you by name, who invites you into everlasting relationship. Taste and see that I am good. Trust and see that my grace is sufficient. Knock and the doors of possibility will open. Do not let the disappointments of the past lock the doors of your future. I am the key. I am the door. In me, you find unending hope. You are not defined by the darkness you have walked through. You are defined by the light I shine upon you, within you and through you. Let that light radiate from your life, touching others with compassion, mercy, and love. As you receive my love, pass it on. Let it flow like streams of living water that refresh the weary souls around you. Extend kindness where bitterness might have taken root. Offer grace where judgment might have prevailed. Through you, I can demonstrate my heart to a world that hungers for true love and acceptance. Remember that the storms in your life serve a purpose. They build your resilience, shape your character, and deepen your reliance on me. Life may not always unfold the way you planned, but if you trust in me, you will never walk alone. I am the steady hand that holds your future. I am the guiding light that never dims. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. And I, the Lord of hosts, am your shield in battle, your solace in despair, and your everlasting hope. My beloved child, you may feel like you have to fight your battles in isolation, but that is not my desire. Surrender your battles to me. Stand firm in faith, clothed in the armor of righteousness, shielded by the truth of my word. As you stand, know that I fight beside you, ensuring that no weapon formed against you can prosper. Though trials come, they will not overcome you. Though challenges mount, they will not conquer your spirit. I have declared you an overcomer in my name. Let that victory resound in the chambers of your heart. I call you to a deeper intimacy. Let your prayers become more than requests. Let them be conversations of the heart. When you speak, pause to listen. As you wait in silence, I will speak words of comfort, direction, and wisdom. The more you draw near to me, the clearer my voice becomes. The distractions of the world will grow dim, and my whispers of love will amplify within your soul. Practice stillness, practice trust, practice the art of resting in my promises, believing that I am working all things for your benefit. When you are tempted to give up, remember the power of my resurrection. The same power that raised my son from the dead is at work within you, breathing life into every dormant dream, every weary bone, every hidden hope. Death itself could not hold back my love. Nothing in all creation can separate you from it. This love is not passive. It is active, pursuing, relentless in its quest to draw you closer. Let this love transform you. Let it redefine your perspective, so that even in the darkest night, you see the glimmers of dawn. My child, I have written eternity in your heart. That is why nothing in this world fully satisfies. You were made for communion with me. Let the longing you feel guide you into my arms. Let that ache remind you that there is more than what you see. I have prepared a place for you, a realm of unending joy. But even now you can taste the fullness of my presence. Even now you can experience the wonder of my closeness. Open your heart wide. Let the King of Glory enter in. Let the one who fashioned your soul ignite it with holy fire. In times of reflection, examine your heart. Cast aside bitterness, envy, and fear. These things weigh down your soul, blocking the flow of my grace. Instead, clothe yourself in compassion, forgiveness, and love. These virtues are the fruit of a life surrendered to me. They are the evidence of my spirit at work within you. As you practice them, you will find that the burdens you once carried no longer chain your spirit. You will walk lighter, you will breathe more freely, and your life will reflect the beauty of my kingdom. Receive my invitation to wholeness. Wholeness is not perfection in human terms, it is completeness in me. It is living free from the chains of guilt, shame, fear. It is letting my love invade every chamber of your heart, leaving no room for despair. It is trusting that I hold your future and that my plans are good. It is a journey that unfolds daily, as you choose to believe my promises over the enemy's lies. Embrace this journey. Walk it with perseverance, with joy, with expectancy. You will see that I am faithful to lead you beside still waters, to restore your soul. Each day is a gift. Each morning is a new chance to see my mercies renewed. No matter how dark the past has been, the sunrise of my grace awakens hope again. Lift your eyes to the horizon of possibility, where my miracles wait to be revealed. When you feel discouraged, remind yourself of the testimonies of faith you have seen. I have done wonders before, and I will do wonders again. I am unchanging in my capacity to bless, to heal, to make a way where none seemed possible. Your prayers move my heart. Never underestimate the power of a fervent heart seeking my will. As you persevere in prayer, you align your desires with mine. You begin to see your circumstances from my vantage point. You start to recognize that I can use even the most painful experiences for a greater purpose. I am the master potter. I mold you on the wheel of destiny, shaping a vessel fit for noble use. If you will trust the process, if you will surrender to my skilled hands, you will become a testament of my artistry, reflecting my glory to a world in need of hope. My beloved child, I see the battles you fight in the quiet of your mind. I know the anxieties that arise like waves in a stormy sea. I extend my peace to you, a peace that will still those waves and bring a holy calm to your soul. Take courage, take heart. I have overcome the storms of life, and in me, you too shall overcome. Breathe in my reassurance. Let go of the tension in your heart. Place your hand in mine and walk forward into each day with the certainty that I am orchestrating every detail for good. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not be afraid to hope again. I am the God who restores what the locusts have eaten. I am the one who revives parched lands. I delight in giving new life to weary hearts. Step out in faith, even if it feels like stepping onto water. Know that I will not let you sink. My arm is outstretched, ready to pull you up when fear tries to overtake you. Keep your gaze on me, and the winds will lose their power to terrify you. In my presence, you will find the courage to walk on the waters of impossibility. Let your life become a living sacrifice, an offering of worship that ascends to my throne like sweet incense. Offer me your praises, even in the midst of trials. Offer me your gratitude, even when you have yet to see breakthroughs. There is power in a heart that worships through pain. There is victory in a spirit that chooses praise over despair. When you lift your voice to me, the chains that bind you will begin to loosen. Darkness will tremble in the face of your unwavering adoration. A heart focused on worship cannot be easily overcome. I see you sometimes battling discouragement when you compare your journey to others. My child, remember that I have a unique path for you. Comparison steals your joy and clouds your vision of my individualized plan. Fix your eyes on me and let me lead you. Your story is distinct, crafted with care and purpose. Trust me to unfold it at the perfect pace. Rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep, but do not measure your value by another's season. In my eyes, you are incomparable, and your life is a masterpiece that reflects a facet of my infinite nature. Speak truth over your life. Replace lies with my promises. Where you once said, I am alone, say, my God is with me. Where you once felt worthless, declare, I am chosen and loved by the Almighty. Where you once believed you could never change, proclaim, with God, nothing is impossible. Let your words align with my word. There is creative power in your declarations of faith. When doubt rises, combat it with truth. When fear knocks, answer it with confidence in my sovereignty. This is how you stand firm, rooted in the knowledge that my love and power surround you on every side. As you walk in faith, you will see doors open that you never thought possible. You will witness my miraculous provision. You will experience moments where heaven touches earth, and your spirit will overflow with awe. Stay humble in those moments. Recognize that it is my hand, my grace, my blessing that brings the breakthrough. I bless you not so you can exalt yourself, but so you can lift high the testimony of my goodness. Share these testimonies with others. Let them know that I am real, that I am faithful, that I am eager to respond to the cries of my children. Never lose sight of my sovereignty. There will be times you do not understand my ways. Trust then, and know that I see the end from the beginning. I hold time itself in the span of my hand. If I ask you to wait, it is for a purpose. If I close a door, it is to open a better one. My child, your trust in my perfect will is precious to me. Let your faith remain steadfast, and you will see wonders that surpass your hopes. When confusion rattles your peace, cling to the knowledge that I am still on the throne. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the author and finisher of your faith. Come now to the quiet place of surrender. Let your heart rest, let your spirit be renewed. I speak to you tenderly, reassuring you that you are treasured beyond measure. The world may not always see your worth, but I have crowned you with love and compassion. My spirit dwells within you, a deposit guaranteeing the hope that is to come. You are not made for despair. You are designed for my glory. Open your arms wide and receive the fullness of my love. Let it permeate every corner of your being, chasing away fear, erasing doubt, and establishing you in unshakable truth. I yearn for you to know me more. Let your hunger for my presence guide you deeper. Let your worship be more than songs. Let it be the posture of your life. Set your gaze on eternal things. This world passes away, but my kingdom endures forever. Build your foundation on the rock that cannot be moved, and when the rains fall, you will remain standing. I am that rock. I am your fortress. I am the one place of safety that will never fail you. I have set eternity in your heart, so that you would seek me, and seeking me, you will find abundant life. Join your heart with mine, and you will discover that my compassion knows no limits. Through you, I long to pour out kindness to those who feel forgotten. Through you, I desire to speak words of life to those who have only known rejection. Let your hands become the extension of my touch, healing the broken and comforting the mourning. This is the mission I entrust to you. Live in such a way that my love is evident in your actions, your words, your relationships. People will see me in you and be drawn to the source of your grace. As you immerse yourself in prayer, let me transform your heart. Let me align your desires with mine. Then watch as your passions become infused with divine purpose. Your dreams will no longer be just your dreams. They will be my dreams for you, backed by my infinite resources. Fear will lose its grip, for faith will lead you forward. Anxiety will dissipate, for peace will reign in your heart. In this holy partnership, you and I will accomplish things that transcend human limitations. Keep abiding in me, for apart from me, you can do nothing. But in me, you can do all things. I encourage you to persist. Keep walking even when the path is unclear. Keep praying even when the answer tarries. Keep loving even when those around you respond with apathy or rejection. Every moment you persevere in faith is a declaration of your trust in my character, and I am ever faithful. You will see the fruit of your steadfast hope. You will reap a harvest if you do not give up, and in that harvest you will behold my glory made manifest in your life. The seeds you plant today in tears will one day blossom into a joyful bouquet of testimonies. I know the depth of your longing for safety and love. I am your place of belonging. I am your home. Rest in my arms, and you will find the love your soul craves. I will never abandon you. I will never break my covenant with you. My grace is sufficient for every trial. My joy is your strength in every sorrow, and my promises are the lamp in every dark valley. Lift up your head, for your redemption draws near. Lift up your voice, for I hear you. Lift up your hands, for I will hold them firmly and never let you go. Let these words resonate in your spirit as you move forward. Let them echo in your prayers, your meditations, your moments of quiet reflection. Remember them when the burdens feel too heavy, and recall that I have invited you to cast all your cares upon me. I cherish you with an everlasting love. I go before you, preparing the way. I walk beside you as a faithful companion. I stand behind you as your shield against unseen forces. You are never alone. Trust in me, for I am the one who orchestrates miracles, who opens doors, who moves mountains, who calms seas, who holds the universe together by the power of my word. I call you now to renew your spirit, to lay aside the old garments of despair and slip into the robes of righteousness I have prepared for you. Breathe in my assurance. Let it fill your lungs, reviving every dry place in your soul. Let my presence be your inheritance, a treasure more valuable than gold. Stand firm in the security of my eternal embrace. Let the light of my countenance shine upon you, dispelling every shadow of doubt. Let your life be a living testimony that proclaims my faithfulness, my love, and my power to redeem. My beloved, I reaffirm my eternal love for you. From the dawn of creation to the culmination of all things, my love endures. Take my hand once more and step forward in hope. Let your heart swell with the certainty that I am with you, I am for you, and I am within you. As you walk in prayerful intimacy, persistent faith, and humble surrender, you will see miracles spring forth like blossoms in the desert. You will witness how I use every circumstance, whether triumph or trial, to edify your spirit and deepen your dependence on me. You will stand in awe of the story I weave from every thread of your life. Now lift your eyes to me. Quiet your racing thoughts. Allow the peace that surpasses understanding to descend upon you like a soft, comforting blanket. You are safe here in this moment of communion. Feel my presence wrap around you, reassuring you that tomorrow is held in my hands. Release your fears, release your regrets, release the burdens that have weighed you down. In their place, receive my promise of restoration, strength, and an unquenchable hope. I love you with a love that has no bounds. I carry you on wings of mercy. I cover you with songs of deliverance. You belong to me, and I will guide you faithfully. Let your soul rejoice, for you are mine and I am yours. Take courage in this everlasting truth and step into the renewal I have set before you. My love remains forever and always.
My beloved child, I see you there. Every tear, every whisper, every prayer. In the quiet I hear your soul's cry. When hope feels dim, I am by your side. In the storm, when the winds roll out, when the night is long and you're lost in doubt, lift your eyes, I am near. Feel my presence calm your fear. Under my wings of grace you'll soar, higher than the trials you faced before. Through the fire, I'm refining your gold. You are my treasure, forever I hold. The weight you bear is not yours alone. Let it rest at the feet of my throne. I've seen the valleys, I've walked the pain, and I'll carry you through the storm again. When the storm and the winds roll out, when the night is long and you're lost in doubt, lift your eyes, I am near. Feel my presence calm your fear. Under my wings of grace you'll soar, higher than the trials you faced before. Through the fire, I'm refining your gold. You are my treasure, forever I hold. Forever I hold. The weight you bear is not yours alone. Let it rest at the trials you faced before. Through the fire, I'm refining your gold. Your gold. You are my treasure, forever I hold. Forever I hold. The weight you bear, it's not yours alone. Higher than the trials you faced before. Through the fire, I'm refining your gold. You are my treasure, forever I hold. When the mountain seems too high to climb, take my hand, I'll make your path divine. In your weakness, my strength shines through. I am the God who will carry you. You are my treasure, forever I hold. When the mountains seem too high to climb, take my hand, I'll make your path divine. In your weakness, my strength shines through. I am the God who will carry you.